ॐ सदाशिवसमारम्भां शङ्कराचार्यमध्यमाम् अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्तां वन्दे गुरुपरम्पराम्। ॐ सहना भवतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यङ्करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै। ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्ति। ॐ पार्थाय प्रतिबोधितां भगवता नारायणेन स्वयं व्यासेन ग्रथितां पुराणमुनिना मध्ये महाभारतम् अद्वैतामृतवर्षिणीं भगवतीम् अष्टादशाध्यायिनीम् अम्ब त्वामनुसन्दधामि भगवद्गीते भवद्वेषिणीम्। यं ब्रह्मा वरुणेन्द्ररुद्रमरुतः स्तुवन्ति दिव्यैस्तवैः वेदैः साङ्गपदक्रमोपनिषदैः गायन्ति यं सामगाः। ध्यानावस्थिततद्गतेन मनसा पश्यन्ति यं योगिनः यस्यान्तं न विदुः सुरासुरगणाः। देवाय तस्मै श्लोका नंबर 33, 6th chapter. अथ षष्ठोऽध्यायः। अर्जुन उवाच योऽयं योगस्त्वया प्रोक्तः साम्येन मधुसूदन एतस्याहं न पश्यामि चञ्चलत्वा स्थितिं स्थिराम्। चञ्चलं हि मनः कृष्ण प्रमाथि बलवद्दृढम्। तस्याहं निग्रहं मन्ये वायोरिव सुदुष्करम्। श्रीभगवानुवाच असंशयं महाबाहो मनो दुर्निग्रहं चलम्। अभ्यासेन तु कौन्तेय वैराग्येण च गृह्यते। So we are seeing the 6th chapter dealing with the topic of dhyanam, meditation. Very popular topic. People like meditation. Many people don't like to study Vedanta, but they like meditation. Meditation looks like instant coffee, Whereas our study looks like filter coffee. It takes time, more time. So meditation is very popular. And Bhagavan talked about various points related to meditation. First of all, he talked about the remotely contributing factors like self-confidence, proper attitude to actions and the results, and immediate preparation to be made for Antaranga Sadhana. You need to choose proper place, proper time. You need to withdraw the organs. You need to withdraw the mind. You need to keep your prana balanced. And intellectually, you need to be convinced of the purpose, the significance of meditation. If you are not very sure what for you are doing meditation, then in the middle of meditation, this thought may come. Why am I sitting? Nothing is happening. Let me do something. So you will not be able to meditate. So intellectually also you should be very well convinced. So these are the preparation to be made before this meditation, actual meditation starts. Then the third point Bhagavan talked about, what is meditation? Meditation is withdrawing the mind from everything else and focusing on the object of meditation. In this context, object of meditation is true nature of oneself, limitless Brahman. So keep on entertaining the thoughts, I am Shuddham Nityamukta Brahma. And afterwards Bhagavan talked about the result of this meditation. Result of this meditation is assimilation of knowledge. So knowledge will be reflected through your life. It will not be mere an information, it will bring transformation in your life. Transformation in your attitude, transformation in your response to different situations. So that is the benefit, and because of that transformation you will have satisfaction with yourself. This is the biggest blessing one can have, and that is you are satisfied with yourself. People are not satisfied being what they are. Always they want to become different. So when you are satisfied being what you are, you may be doing some work. Nothing wrong in doing work. Nothing wrong in working for the benefit of the family, benefit of the society, benefit of the country. Nothing wrong. Even for taking care of yourself, you work. Nothing wrong. But basically, you are satisfied with yourself. It is not that after getting this or that I will be satisfied. Right now I am satisfied and doing this or that. This is the difference between samsari, the bound person, and free person. Bound person thinks after doing this, after getting this, I will be happy. So now I am not happy, I will be happy afterwards. After marriage I will be happy. After getting my son married I will be happy. People generally think like this. Swamiji, once my son's marriage is over, then I will be fully free, completely happy. It is not the end of the story, it is the beginning of the story. Afterwards we have to do babysitting also. So many things remain. But generally we always chase happiness by doing this or that. That is the samsari way of handling one's life. What is the free person? It is not that after doing this I will be happy. I am right now happy and happen to be doing this. Happiness is not destination. Happiness is always the accompanying factor. Always happy. He is happy with oneself. When you are happy depending upon someone, then your happiness is very unsteady. It is something like if your happiness depends upon share market, how unsteady it would be. If Donald Trump gets sneezing, share market may go down. So share market may go up. I don't know what. So this is how it happens. They had some meeting in Alaska. What will be the result? Based on that, market may react. So if your happiness depends upon the share market, then it is unstable. Your happiness depends upon the mood of your spouse. Swamiji, today I am happy because my spouse is happy. So then also your happiness is unsteady. Because your spouse's mood is like English weather. You know English weather? English weather. English weather means it keeps changing. Yeah. Morning it will be very cold, afternoon very warm, and again night very cold. Or evening it will be raining. So they say all three seasons in one day. So you cannot. So happiness with oneself is the result of this nididhyasanam, the assimilation of knowledge. So that also Bhagavan talked about. Pashyan atmani tushyati. Atmana atmanam pashyan tushyati. Atmani tushyati. So one is happy. Alright. Then, now Arjuna Bhagavan talked about all 4 topics related to meditation. The remotely contributing factors, directly contributing factors to meditation, the nature of meditation, and the result of meditation. These are the 4 main topics he discussed. Now Arjuna is asking, he said, Bhagwan, what you talked is very nice. Ellaru okay. So everything okay. Okay. But, see, everybody has got some but. Swamiji, I want to come. I am very much interested, but something will be there. So Arjuna also says, Bhagwan, what is this knowledge you talked about, that everywhere there is a vision of sameness, wonderful, which can be attained by Nididhyasanam, I understood. But I don't think I can do it. I cannot do meditation because my mind is very chanchalam. Chanchalatvat manasaha sthiram sitim na pashyami. I am not able to see that I will have the continuous effort, continuous sadhana of meditation, because my mind is very chanchala. And therefore there will not be abundance of knowledge. So Bhagavan, it is very nice to hear, but difficult to practice. This is the problem of most of the people. Swamiji, what you said looks very nice, but very difficult to practice. Why? Because my mind is restless. Arjuna talked about the problem of the mind. He said mind is very chanchala, flickering, pramathi, very agitating. The organs, body and the organs. See, you are listening now, and some in your pocket there is a mobile, and you hear that some message has come. What happens? That some people, they cannot remain, they go out, they cannot stay. And also, if your mind is restless, your body also will be restless. You can see this. When you are absorbed in listening, your body will not move much. But your mind is not getting connected to what is being told, then your hand will be moving, leg will be moving, so many things will be moving. So, pramathi, our mind is agitating the body and the organs. And dradham, it is very, very stubborn. Like some children, how stubborn they are, the mind also is stubborn. However much we say, it goes back to whatever it wants to think. That's what Arjuna is telling, and therefore he said, Tasya nigraham aham dushkaram manye. I consider the control of the mind, mastery over the mind is very difficult. See, Arjuna was a very, very powerful warrior. He was so powerful that he had helped even Indra in his mission. That powerful he was. He can take care of thousands of warriors at a time, single-handedly. That powerful Arjuna is telling what? He said, I find it is very difficult to control the mind. Sudushkaram mani. Like what? Vayoho iva. Like controlling the Vayu, the air. How difficult it is. Similarly, it is difficult to control the mind. And therefore what? Since mind is difficult to be controlled, therefore Nididhyasanam is not possible. And therefore Jnana Nishtha, the abidance in the knowledge of same Brahman everywhere, is not possible. And therefore Bhagavan, you told a very nice teaching, but I will not be able to implement in my life. This is the problem of most of the sadhakas. In fact, any satsanga, when a question answer session is there, this is one of the questions generally asked. How to control the mind? Because mind is restless, difficult to control. For that, Bhagavan is giving the answer, Shri Bhagavanu Vacha. What is the answer given? He Mahabahu. So Bhagavan is perhaps, teasing Arjuna. Arjuna, you are Mahabahu, means great armed person. Such a person you are telling that very difficult, but it is understandable. So Bhagavan says, asamshayam. It is doubtless that manaha durnigraham. It is difficult to control the mind. Why? Chalam. Because it's very flickering. So first of all, Bhagavan is validating Arjuna's problem. This is a very, very important suggestion given by Bhagavan indirectly. That when somebody is presenting his or her problem, validate the problem. Don't say it is a silly problem. You are a useless fellow having this problem. Never put the person down when he or she presents the problem. Always validate the problem. If somebody says, Swamiji, I am suffering so much from this problem or this samsara, spouse problem, children problem, wealth problem. So you say, yes, this problem is understandable. If I were in your place, with your background, I also would have felt this much. Never put the person down. This is one of the issues between the husband and wife. So wife is feeling so much about certain issue, but husband doesn't able to relate to it. What is this silly problems you are bringing to me? So already this lady is suffering, and this fellow puts her down. It is not proper. Similarly, husband is feeling certain issues, and wife say, "What is this?" Generally, wife doesn't say this, but I'm just imagining. Wife is generally more sympathetic. So she will, if she says that what a silly problem you are bringing, your office problem, this and that, that is not proper. So always, if you are a teacher, if you are a parent, validate the problem of your students or children or your friend, anybody. Why it is so important to validate? Validate means what? Yes, your problem is understandable. Giving this feeling to the other person that yes, my problem is understandable. That is called validation. Don't belittle the person because of having the problem. Imagine a patient goes to the doctor and he said, I have got fever, I have got this. Then the doctor gets angry with him. Why you are having fever all the time? Then patient will not go to that doctor. Doctor should never say this. Why are you having all the time this problem? In fact, patient can say, since I am having problem, you are employed. Otherwise, in fact, patients only are giving job to the doctor. So, this is very important thing. Never put anybody down when he or she presents the problem. See, from your standpoint, problem may be very silly. You think, what is there? But from the standpoint of the person who is having the problem, that problem is valid. Like child brings the problem that person, that my friend, he told me like this. So he might have told something very funny. So it's not a very big issue, but for a child it is a very big thing. So you have to come down to the level of the child, validate the child and give some solution. So Bhagavan is telling, asamshayam, it is very doubtless. No doubt, Arjuna, mind is difficult to control because it is flickering. When you validate the problem of the person who has come to you, then the other person feels relieved. He feels understood. And he or she will have receptivity to the solution you give. If you just belittle, foo-foo the problem of the person, what is this? All silly problems. If you say like this, that person will not have the mind to listen to you. So if you want the other person to be receptive to your suggestion, first validate the problem. That's what Bhagavan did. And now, after validation, he says that even though it is difficult to control, but not impossible to control. Many times people say that, oh Swami, this is very difficult to do. I said, many difficult things you have done in your life. One more difficult. Just because it is difficult, it should not be given up. If it is worth doing, anything worth doing in life, we cannot give up just because it is difficult. Yeah, if it is impossible, we have to give up. But when it is difficult, but worth doing, please do it. So Bhagavan says, even though it is difficult to control, but this manaha grishyate. Grishyate means mastered. How? Abhyasena. Abhyasena means by repeated practice, and vairagyena cha, by dispassion. So Bhagavan suggested two things, Abhyasa and Vairagya. Abhyasa means repeated practice and Vairagya means dispassion. Both are important. For meditation to happen, Vairagya is required. Vairagya means what? Dispassion for every other thing which is coming in my way to meditate. See, your mind is distracted by because you have got likes and dislikes for certain things. Generally, our mind goes to the object of my raga or object of dvesha. So, when vairagya we say, it is absence of raga and dvesha. You will see that your mind will be thinking about something which you like. Suppose you like some what is called pilgrimage center, or some movie, or some food, or some music. So mind will think about this. Or you have hatred towards somebody, then you will think about that person. So raga and dvesha are the cause for distraction. And therefore, Arjuna, if you want to be free from distraction, you have to remove the cause for distraction, and that is raga dvesha. And absence of or removal of raga dvesha is called vairagya. Vairagyam is required for the attainment of mastery over the mind. Now, people may ask me how to get vairagya. See, for doing meditation, you require mastery over the mind. And for getting mastery over the mind, you require vairagya. How to get vairagyam? One, these means suggested is dosha darshanam, seeing the limitations of the object of your likes or dislikes. Especially here we are talking about likes. Means, suppose you have too much raga for bhoga. Some people are sapadram. So they are fond of very eating. In the morning they start thinking about the breakfast, and then lunch, and then dinner, and then tomorrow lunch, tomorrow breakfast. So because of that raga, person is not able to meditate. So now what one has to do? One has to see the dosha, the limitations of this bhoga of eating. Asking this question, how many years you have been eating this or that? Still you are not fully satisfied. Still you are having craving for new things. It means this is not the real way to be happy, to be satisfied, to attain what you are seeking in life. Which Swamiji used to give nice definition of Vairagya. What? He says, Vairagyam is to see the absence of connection between what material activity I am doing and what I am seeking in my life. See that what I am seeking in my life is what? Permanent happiness, permanent peace, satisfaction with oneself. That is what I am seeking in my life. And what I am doing? I am going after the material objects. So there is no connection. These material objects are not going to give me what I am seeking in my life. We don't say that material objects are useless. They have certain purpose. They can give this relative security, relative pleasure, but they don't give what you are seeking in your life. Seeing that, constantly seeing that what all material activities and achievements I have, they are not going to give me what I am seeking. Then what happens? You are disinterested in it. You don't hate the object, but you are not interested in it. Like you come to the ashram, you have come here to listen to Bhagavad Gita, and somebody says that I will show you that what all movies are going to come in the city, going to be presented in the city. So you said, I am not interested. I have come here for Bhagavad Gita. You don't hate the person. There is no hatred, but you are not interested in this. So Vairagya means not remaining interested or not having the craving for material pursuit. And another way you can get Vairagya means the company of the people who have got Vairagya. The people who are having some Vairagya, at least more than you, in their company you get Vairagya. Like some contagious disease, comes by contact. Similarly, Vairagyam, if you remain in the company of the people with Vairagyam, you also get Vairagya. And related point is that give up the company of who are having so much passion about Bhoga. So those who are highly passionate about this, morning this, one person was telling that they will be making the list. Okay, this Sunday we'll go to this bar, that Sunday we'll go to that bar, that Sunday this restaurant. So those who are busy only with that, so you reduce the association with them. If you want Vairagya, don't hate them, don't criticize them. They are okay in their own place, not having any air of superiority or any hatred, but I am not interested. So reduce the company of such people who are committed to Bhoga. And one more thing is, for Vairagyam, is a prayer to Ishvara. Pray to Bhagavan that, oh Lord, give me Vairagyam. When you go to Tirupati or anywhere, even Dakshinamurti temple, ask for Vairagya. And Bhagavan also will be happy. Because Bhagavan said, my ears are very tired of hearing all the time. Give me son, give me daughter, give my son get married, let my daughter get married, let my son have a child, all this. Let my son have the visa clearance and all this. So Bhagavan is tired of hearing this prayer. Bhagavan will also have a change. If you give this prayer, what? Bhagavan give me Vairagya. Wow! Bhagavan also will say, wow, at least some change. So give some change to Bhagavan by praying for Vairagya. Oh Lord, get me Vairagya. Therefore, we in this prayer, when we do Bhojanam, Jnana Vairagya Siddhyartham Bhikshan Dehi Cha Par. So it's a beautiful thing that, oh Lord, give me Vairagya. But here we make a note. Vairagyam does not mean hatred to anyone. I am not interested in it, but I don't hate that object, or I don't hate the person who is going for that object. Generally, I give my own example. See, I am passing by in the market. I'll be seeing these many sari shop. Saris, saris are sold. What will be my approach? Do I hate that sari? Do I hate the sari shopkeeper? But I am not interested. Neither I wear nor I have someone whom I can give. So, so it is, I am not interested in that. I don't hate the person. I don't hate sari. Why they are putting sari, distracting me? I don't say that. If somebody is entering into that shop, I don't hate the person. I don't hate the shopkeeper. But what? I am not interested. Similarly, everything in the world, every material objects, slowly, this is my attitude. Whatever bare minimum required for the survival of the body, sustenance of the body, we have. But See, for my survival, I require sambar, sadam, rasam, etc. I don't require pizza and pasta. So, if it is there, somebody gives, happen to be there, we eat also. But we make special plan that slowly it will be reduced. I don't say if you, Swamiji, today evening itself I have got a plan to go to there and you are spoiling our plan. No, no, please enjoy. But slowly it will be reduced. So Vairagya you pray for. And Vairagya does not mean hatred. And one more thing, if you want to have Vairagyam for certain things and your raga, your passion is very, very intense about the object, then if required, if possible, physically also you keep yourself to be away from that. If somebody has got passion for alcohol, then that person should not say, okay, I will not drink alcohol, but I will go to the bar and sit there. That's not a healthy thing to do. Especially he has been drinking for so many days, so many years. So keep yourself physically also away, if possible. Swamiji, I am so much raga for my children. So you cannot keep them away. So then in that case, what you have to do? You have to pray for Bhagavan that let me give my love and care to my children, but let me not have attachment, holding on to them. I pray for them, I care for them, I love them, but I do not get attached to them emotionally. Don't get attached to them. Means what? Swamiji, tomorrow my children, grandchildren are going away. I don't feel like doing anything. I wanted to come to Vedanta class, but tomorrow they are going away, so my mood is not there. This shows attachment. Attachment is that which makes you disturbed. Love doesn't make you disturbed. Care doesn't make you disturbed. Love and care perhaps require some engagement, some time, but it doesn't make you disturbed. So we love people, we care for people, but we don't get attached to people. What is the meaning of attachment? Attachment means emotional dependence for my happiness. If they are there, I am happy. They are not there, I am unhappy. That is called attachment. And that is not there in Vairagyam. So if Vairagyam is there, your mind will be more focused in meditation. You yourself can see, more Vairagyam you are having in your life, less will be the distraction of the mind. Alright, so Vairagyena cha Grihyate. Next one is what? Abhyasa. So how you get mastery over meditation? By repeatedly doing it. People say, Swamiji, what a funny solution you are giving. I have problem in meditation and you are telling me do meditation. How is it possible? Then our simple answer is, how do you learn swimming? By swimming. How do you learn cooking? Cooking. By simply by hearting the recipe book, you cannot learn cooking. One lady was telling me this, I might have told also. She was telling Swamiji, my sister, she is so brilliant that she by hearted the entire recipe book. She got married. She went to the US, and one day her husband invited his friends, and it was decided that they will make dosa. And she has by hearted the recipe of dosa. But when she went inside the kitchen, the dosa was getting stuck. Dosa requires some art too. Otherwise, it will be getting stuck. So it was getting stuck, and she didn't want her husband to know. So she was eating that dosa. That whatever those small pieces, keep on eating, and nothing coming out. And then after a few minutes, her husband went inside, and he saw that his wife is struggling. Even though his husband had never seen recipe book, but he knew how to make dosa. That is the difference. And he made dosa and served to everybody. So merely by reading recipe book you don't really learn cooking. You have to cook. And Pujit Swami used to say, cook and have some sympathetic eaters. Those who are ready to be practiced on, You are practicing on somebody, you have to practice your cooking. So if you have some sympathetic husband, brother, sister, whoever, that is how you learn cooking. They will say, how they will say, it is come out very well. Little bit is salt is required. Something like that. Or this salt can be less or more or something. So that is how you learn cooking. Similarly, meditation you learn by what? Meditation. But Swamiji, my mind is so restless that how can I meditate? Even though your mind is restless, still you sit for meditation and try to do some simple meditation. See, you have value, Swamiji. I want to have this Aham Brahmasmi meditation. Aham Brahmasmi you have not understood very well, and so if you try, your mind will not be focused. So what you do? You do simple japa meditation. So you do say Namah Shivaya, Namah Shivaya, Namah Shivaya, Namah Shivaya. Mentally you do. That is also mental japa also is a type of meditation. So what you do, abhyasa, practice of simpler form of meditation. And one important thing is, do it for a small period of time. Some people are over enthusiastic. I will spend 1 hour meditation. Don't do that. Do it for 10 minutes, even 5 minutes. Start with 5 minutes with simpler form of meditation. Simpler form means what? You first relax the body, relax your prana, and start doing this japa. And mentally do japa, and your mind will go, and you do this suggestion. Whenever my mind goes out, I will bring it back to japa. This is a simple form of meditation. So if you do simple form of meditation, slowly you will develop the concentration. And out of 5 minutes, your mind might have gone out for 4 minutes. But 1 minute mind will be available. Celebrate that. Wow, today 1 minute mind was there. See, in sadhana, this is also important thing. Whatever small achievement you have, celebrate it. Celebrate means be grateful to the Lord. Feel good about it. You should not say, oh, if you say like this, Swamiji, out of this 5 minutes, 4 minutes my mind was out. Hardly 1 minute it remained. Doesn't matter. 1 minute it remained. Swamiji, 2 minutes is slept off. That doesn't matter. You sleep in meditation is better than sleeping on your chair. So watching TV is better. You do this meditation. So this is called abhyasa. Abhyasa means practice of focusing the mind on some object of meditation. It need not be the final meditation which you are aiming for. That need not be. You start with simpler one. Simplest possible. And then that abhyasa, see, it will happen that every day you are doing 5-minute meditation, then next day or after 2-3 days, your mind will be available for 1.5 minute. That also is a progress. Like your HB1 reading, 0.75 it has come down, it is a good progress. It's not that 5 points will come down. 5 points come down problem. So it will be slowly, one by one, it will come down. So similarly in meditation, your mind is now 1.5 minute concentrated. Very good. Then what happens? What you can do is, you can increase the period of time. From 5 minutes, you go to 7 minutes. Don't go 5 to 15, 5 to 7 minutes. And nowadays we, in our mobile and all, we have stopwatch. you can use that. The 7 minutes you fix. Otherwise, you know what happens? After 3 minutes, you think that, oh, so much time must have gone. So you open. Therefore, you put a stopwatch, and after 7 minutes, it will ring. So you know that you have done it. Use the technology. So slowly, abhyasa you do. And that abhyasa and vairagya will help you to develop the mastery over the mind, and therefore you will be doing better meditation and you will have better jnana nishtha. But it requires lot of patience. We want instant result. Swamiji, the what is called fast samadhi I want. Instant samadhi. We are used to instant coffee, so instant samadhi. Then we are already like this. Already that idea is no 2 minutes noodles. Something is there, no 2 minutes. Maggie, noodles. So samadhi is not like that. One needs to have patience. So patience, vairagya, and abhyasa. And this idea is also there in Yoga Sutra. In Yoga Sutra, there is a sutra, Abhyasa Vairagya Bhyam Tan Nirodha. Tan Nirodha means Chitta Nirodha. The mastery over the mind is attained by Abhyasa and Vairagya. And what is Abhyasa? There is a Tatra Sthito Yatnaha Abhyasa. Effort, right? Effort for the abidance of the mind in the object of meditation, that is called Abhyasa. Repeated effort. And there one puts a note. When you are doing abhyasa for mastery over the mind, 3 things you have to be careful. Dirghakala, Nairantarya, and Satkara. First of all, Dirghakala means this practice should be done for so many months and years together. There one commentator nicely said. He said, if somebody say that I want to do samadhi in 2 days, it will be like this. Somebody telling, how many Vedas are there? 4 Vedas are there. My son has gone to Gurukulam and 5 days are over, but he has not come back studying Vedas. Only 4 Vedas are there. The 4 Vedas will take 10, 15 years. So he thinks that 4 Vedas means today 1 Veda, next day 1 Veda, next day 1 Veda, like that. So 5 days over and this person, my son, has not come back after studying 4 Vedas. It is not possible. Each Veda takes 7-8 years to master. Similarly, this Samadhi also Dirgha Kala. So effort has to be done Dirgha Kala. Then second thing is Nairantaryam. This is what many people are missing. Swamiji, I am practicing this meditation for 10 years. Acha, when do you practice, Swamiji? Every Sunday. And that also, there is 1 Sunday of the month is skipped. So that will not work. This Jumma to Jumma is not our tradition. Every day you meditate. So it is called Nairantarya. It should be regularly done. Every day it should be done. Even you do it for lesser time, but do it. Let the item not slip off your routine. That is very important. So, Nairantarya. And third important thing is Satkaraha. Satkara means respect. Respect your sadhana. I generally say this to people. Many people say, Swamiji, I wanted to meditate, I want to study, but my family members, they say you come there, I have to go. I said, yes, they are responsible, you are also responsible. Why? You have not shown value for your sadhana by your activity. Suppose you were to sit for meditation and some nice program comes on the movie, you drop meditation and start watching TV. Then your family member knows what? They know that you are not having so much value for meditation. then they will ask that today I have to go there, come. Because they know that you don't have value. But if you show value by sacrificing all other things, then they know that whatever happens, he will sit for meditation, he will study, then they will respect. First of all, you respect. You respect your sadhana by sacrificing whatever needs to be sacrificed. Then people will respect. If you don't respect your sadhana, how can you expect others to respect your sadhana? Respect your sadhana. That is called satkara. And respect means what? Having the sense of importance. It is very important for me. Just as eating is important, taking medicine is important, similarly, doing this meditation is important for me. That sense of importance, respect for the sadhana is called satkara. So you do effort with these three factors: long time, regularly, and with respect. And that is called, then it becomes dhrada bhumihi. So that becomes the successful abhyasa. So Bhagavan says abhyasa and vairagya are the two important means for getting the mastery over the mind, making yourself capable of dididhyasanam, and thereby dhananishta. More we'll see in the next class. Om Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vishishyate. Om Shanti Shanti